YouTube? You already know what it is. I'm back again with another video of Unreal Tournament. This one is going to be a large death match. It's going to be very hype. It's going to be very fun. One crazy thing I do want to let y'all know is that this is a big death match. So when you take a look at all the players that's in the room, there's a lot of players. I'm not gonna lie. Like, take a look, man. There's a lot of people in the room. Um, Not everybody have the most amazing ping, but when it comes to a match like this, I mean, it doesn't matter. You just want to stay under 120 ping and do the best you can because it's gonna be so much fun. Now, keep in mind, in large deathmatch games like this, whoever's the top three is the ones that takes the credit for it. You know, that's how deathmatch works. Usually it's top four, but right now we're just gonna say that top three, top four is the one. That's where you get all the respect and you did some hardcore work. To get in that top three spot. You are a winner, hands down. Everyone is a winner, but the top three are winners of the game. But with that being said, man, I didn't even know this game was gonna fill up so fast, man. I just threw the death match up, and it just felt good to see so many people jumped in. 16 players, large death match is gonna be exciting, intense. This is on Underlands. Y'all know this map. We did a few other maps. It's a lot. It was good, man. It was good. Now, I do want to say up front early that I did break over 100 frags this game. And you definitely want to witness that because that's crazy when you got such a small map like this. You get 100 frags and you go with a 3.0 KD. I didn't know that was going to happen, but I was hyped. So when you're hype, you just want to perform and do the best that you possibly can. So yeah, man, let's jump right into it and enjoy the fun. And for those who don't know, my video normally is in like 1080p. For this game, for the 100 frags, I definitely had to do an upload for the 4K. So those of you who are watching on your 4K TV, go ahead, click down on the bottom of your quality and your settings and change it to 4K now, true 4K HD, and watch this Unreal Tournament video. Did a lot, man. Did a whole lot. You see the double kills. Try to play as fast as I can. Try to get as much frags as I can. Move around the map as much as I can. It was just a whole lot going on, as you can see. I don't want people to be blinded of what's going on, but the reaction time has to be on a high level. Reflexes, reaction, everything has to be an all-time high. When you're playing Unreal Tournament, these games like this take extremely amount of skill to be good at. Like a whole lot of skill. Arena shooters is what they're called. Quake is another one. Now, you're going to see me get fragged. You're going to see me die. That's just pretty much how deathmatch works. You're going to just have to die. I was really on that guy right there. You saw the pistol? The single pistol kill? He was already weak. See, a lot of these guys that shoot who are weak, sometimes you don't get to finish it. And that happens. It happens in deathmatch. That's really nice that somebody actually rejected that Redeemer. So I don't even know if anyone died by it because it got rejected. Because you can actually just see where's it at now. So let's take a, on the top right, you can see who are the top 3 players of the game. But let's take a look at the large scoreboard. So right now, you see me down in 4th place, not looking too hot. 14 kills, 8 deaths. Right now, Mr. Egypt is destroying. Much credit to him. And then you got Bingo is actually destroying as well with 19 frags. So I'm falling all the way on the bottom. You see me tied with a few other people, maybe like 6th, 7th, 8th place. Not looking too hot, but you know how it is, man. Staying consistent. I'm getting destroyed. But staying consistent and being able to make a huge comeback is what I stay patient for. Take a look at me on the list. I'm way on the bottom. You got Bingo just destroying. And here we go. This is where I start thinking about to turn this game around. Let me grab this. There it goes. Double. I was like in like maybe 7th place. 7th place, somewhere down there. 7th, 8th place with like 16 players in the map, just to let you know how many people are in this game. But remember, the game is never over till it's over. At the end of the game, when you're the top 3, that's when it's over, you know? There goes my monster kill. Too bad you can't see when I go into that view, the first person view of that Redeemer would have been nice, but I end up getting a monster kill right there. That actually helps out a whole lot for a good comeback. As you see, I end up getting 2nd place because of that monster kill. So a monster kill is around about 4 or 5 kills in a row, somewhere around there. I was gonna get the exact numbers, but so that one Redeemer gave me about 4 or 5 kills. Mine was success. The last Redeemer was rejected from someone else. Mine was a success. I didn't want it to get rejected, so that's why I played it smart on how I shot. Because sometimes when you shoot the Redeemer, you give people time to think, oh shoot, a Redeemer is coming. So that's why I kind of want to shoot and just explode it immediately. Don't let it float around in the air too much, especially on a large deathmatch. Because, you know, you have 16 players in the room. You know, all it takes is like 4 players to look at that Redeemer and just, boom, reject it. You know, out of 16 players, somebody is going to reject it. So I'd rather just shoot, explode immediately so the rejection does not happen. So I'm on a spree. I'm actually, I am doing very well now. And then I'm taking control of the map pretty well. As you see, I actually got me another, just playing smart, stay patient, still be hyped. There we go right there. So now I actually have made a comeback. Somebody knew I was up there picking off guys and they end up stopping me. So I end up dropping down the, I dropped down a power up over there and a sniper, which I definitely want to keep, but just let it go and just keep fragging. Double kill. That guy was gone, so you can see he's going to get a Redeemer, and I pay attention to little things like that because I'm like, all right, somebody got a Redeemer, and there it goes. He shot the Redeemer, and I want to put myself in position so I don't get exploded. So Bingo got the Redeemer. He got about 3-4 kills you see in the top left. So that helped him out a whole lot to make a comeback to try to take lead from me. But if I can still continue to keep putting pressure on all my opponents, then I can keep this lead. Double kill. So what makes this deathmatch so much different? You see, I got 48 kills now, and Koban actually have taken 2nd place, and Bingo still got 3rd. Mr. Engine somehow is not number one anymore, and that's about staying consistent. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like even for myself, you see me out sitting in the same place where Engine was at, but it's not easy actually trying to stay consistent. And that's something where we all try to do. You know, everyone in this game, everybody tries to stay consistent and keep their frags up. But not only that, everyone is enjoying themselves. They're having a lot of fun at this. There's no way that Redeemer that somebody actually just died. I just went up there probably to position. Because, like, if I go on the ground with this, you know, and start challenging players, like, in a large deathmatch like this, in a large deathmatch like this, you can actually lose. You can lose this Redeemer fast. There goes my OG. Now I feel confident. Monster kill. Bro, come on. Come on, man. Rampage. You gotta love that monster back to back. Like, I was on the road, and that's where, you know, your confidence step up a whole lot more when you do something like that. Like, you just like, all right, monster kill, and you see what's happening in the game. You kind of just strategize what is going on in this game, and you figure out, okay, what needs to be done to win this, you know, and that's how you keep your foot on the pedal, and that's how you figure out mid-game what's happening. You're like, all right, I can stay consistent for another 3 minutes, another, you know, all I got is 3 minutes on the clock, and it took, the game started at 12, you know, it's a 12-minute game, right? 10 minutes ago, this is what I pulled, you know, 70 kills in 10 minutes. As you can see, we're at 70 frags now, and 24 deaths. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I'm like, all right, I got 2 minutes remaining to try to get 30 kills. 30 kills in 2 minutes. 30 kills. I want to break 100. I actually said that. That was like the goal I said, and that's how I wanted to fulfill that. Killing spree. I had to reset my way of aiming because I just felt like I was missing so much. I need 30 kills in 2 minutes, and that just got me a nice open kill. So now I'm at 81. Take a look at the time. It's a minute and 30 seconds remaining. A minute and 30 seconds, and I'm gonna try to pull off like 15 kills. Minute and 20 seconds. 15 kills need to happen. Double kill. Multi kill. Double kill. So the only thing I hate is when you're in the lead, it just feels like the positions you're being put in, like the spawns you're being put in for the rest of the game is just different. It becomes a lot more difficult to get double kills and things of that. You just gotta try to figure it out. Killing spree. So I end up doing a decent amount of frags, and nothing was in my favor with the grenade launcher right there. Pancake. And then I got pancake as I spawn.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Double kill.
99. I need one more. There we go.
Ultra kill.
And I got a monster to end it with a 103.
Killing spree.
How crazy was that? Like, come on. That was definitely amazing. I enjoyed it. You see everybody is chatting away. They enjoyed it. They had a great time. Much respect to, you know, Bingo actually pulling 70 frags that round. Rag P with the huge comeback, you know, with 68. And Bingo stayed consistent that whole game. So He was definitely in the top three at all times, top four. You definitely want to stay within that range. You want to stay that top three, top four, because if you can stay consistent within the top three, top four, and stop focusing in on the number one spot at all times, you'll be able to climb to the number one spot later on in the game. But your first focus is like, all right, let me try to beat the person above me and reach his number. So let's say, for example, if I was at like number, let's say if I had 50 frags, right? And the person above me, I want to watch him. I don't want to watch number one so much because he's so far away from me, right? If number one has 70 frags and you're paying attention, and you're at 50, and you keep paying attention to number one, numbers climbing up, you're not looking at the next step on how you're going to climb to the number one in mid game. You got 12 minutes on the clock to make this work. So what you want to do is climb it, like you see me in seventh place. My main focus is the guy above me. All right, I know I can catch up his kills. So if I have in the beginning of the game, if I have 15 kills, right, and the guy has 17, I start saying, okay, let me get two double kills, and he may only get one kill or two kills. My two double kills are going to give me four, and that's going to outclass his two kills. So if I can go double kill, I'll pass his part. The minute I look at the scoreboard again, in my head, I feel like I passed that guy. I don't have to look at the scoreboard right there and then, right? So what I'll do is I'll say, all right, let me try to dive in for another double kill, position myself wherever I'm at, just push for another double kill. The minute I do that, sometime I'll take a look at the scoreboard, or I'll just like look at it very quickly as you see, and I'll see who else is above me. If they're one kill, two kills away, I know I need to push harder for another double, triple kill, multi kill to actually catch up to that opponent. Because if he have 4 or 5 kills above me, I need something good, to reach his numbers because he's still around fragging, and I gotta make sure I'm able to frag, but I need something nice. I need a double kill, triple kill, multi kill. Like just give it to me. And there's times where you don't know if you're gonna get that, so you gotta play very smart and just start thinking of, all right, what strategy, what intelligence I'm gonna do to get this double, triple kill the fastest way. Like, okay, you know what? Let me go grab, like on a map like this, let me go grab boots. Let me go get the Redeemer, or let me go get double damage. So the minute and getting both is very like rare at the same time. It's very rare unless you time it well. But timing on like something like this is just you want to. It's not gonna happen. If you're there, you're there. And the only way you're there to get those power ups is because you thought about it right there and then. You're like, all right, let me go get this to get 5 kills on the board. A quick 5 kills, a quick 6, 7 kills is gonna be the Redeemer. Redeemer on this, you always want to get it. And everyone was getting it. I wasn't the only one. I think I got it maybe twice, maybe 3 times, but there's a lot of players that took it this round, and that's what you want to do. It probably spawned about like, all right, there's 10 minutes on the clock, right? The Redeemer spawns every minute and 30 seconds. So you calculate how many times that is in 12 minutes, because the game is 12 minutes, 30 seconds. So that's probably almost about 9 Redeemers, probably even 8, or it could be even more. I'm just throwing a number off the top of my head, but you get the point. There's a lot of Redeemers that are being spawned that you have the opportunity to grab it if it was timed perfectly, every time it came up. Now, also, the double damage is never guaranteed you're going to get many kills with double damage, because the minute you fall to the ground, or if you sit up there and keep shooting, you saw me, as experienced as I am, people will shoot you down, man. Like you kill the first 3 guys, the first 2 guys with that. They know where you are if you're sitting up top, or if you're on the ground. 16 players is running around the map. They're going to get you. So you're not, and you're going to give it to someone else who's going to get all the frags. You don't know how good that person's going to perform with it. But overall, man, that's this Unreal tournament for you is very unreal. The game is, as you can see there, man, many players went on a killing spree. You can see Bingo went on 4 killing sprees. That's what helps you climb up. 4 killing sprees. He stayed alive multiple times to actually get that going. And even Rag P actually got 1 killing spree. Surprisingly, with 1 killing spree, this guy actually did so well to get 68 frags. That's huge. Because one kill, and then you got uh, Cabin Khan actually had two killing sprees. So with him staying alive, he had the opportunity to take that number three spot, and somehow it's just something in the end of the game or something in the beginning of the game that kind of just slowed him down, because that's what happened. There's always, like, as you saw me in the beginning of the game, I was very slowed down, and then I had to I had to figure out that groove to get that triple kill, that monster kill. Once you get that spree going, that could wake you up and get you going, man. So a lot of times, man, thank you for even tuning in, and for everyone that joined this lobby. I appreciate all the people that joined in. I definitely would like to uh, do some videos of other people's views. That would actually be very different. I don't want to just put my view behind that person. But what I would do is probably throw it in the top right of the screen and just show what is that person doing in deathmatch. What am I doing as well? I think that would be good. So it's more of like a picture in picture of my large screen, and then have another player in the top right. I've done it like that in the past. I put videos out like that before and did commentary over it. But but yeah, like you can see, man, anything can happen in big deathmatch is not an easy task. And getting the least amount of devs, I was surprised to even have that on Underlands, because it's Underlands. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, up front, face off, everyone in your grill. So it's fun, man. I thank you and everyone for tuning in again. This is unreal. You have to throw a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Unreal Tournament, I know I had stopped uploading Unreal Tournament for a while, but sometimes I don't know how excited you guys are on watching the video. I don't see enough thumbs up. When I see thumbs up and I see comments below, it kind of gives me the drive to say, oh, people really love to watch this, which I know people like to watch it, but I want people to love watching it, because other than that, I'll jump on something else. But I do enjoy this game a whole lot. Unreal Tournament is definitely an exciting, very fun game to play. And if you enjoy me putting the time to upload a video, then definitely thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends, Facebook, anywhere else, and tell people who enjoy Unreal Tournament to come watch some of this as well. Come join the room. I'll throw some more deathmatch up there, and we all get in, have some fun, and it's about that, man. So subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I really appreciate all subscribers. You know, the the numbers is huge on how many people there are out there that's watching the videos and who are not subscribed. There's a lot of people, and I would love for you to be a subscriber to the channel. There's a lot of videos out here. This may not be your game, but I have many other titles out there that may be the type of game that you enjoy. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Like the video again. I'm gonna get out of here until the next time we watch the next one. All right, peace out.